Hello everybody, my name is Alesh Eisner and welcome to the Canadian Money Talk, the channel about Canadian investing and personal finance. Please like and subscribe. I record 2 videos per week, so make sure you ring the notification bell to get notified each time one comes out. I hope you enjoyed my podcast series about financial independence and investing. I'm back to my regular single topic videos. I also purchased a high-definition camera, bought with air miles at Staples, so I hope you enjoyed the higher quality picture. And now I'll have to shave before I record the videos. In this video, I'd like to cover the websites I use for my research, reading, and education. Perhaps you'll find some of them useful. First is Morningstar.ca. Make sure you have the Canadian.ca version. It's an impartial research firm, great for general personal finance and investing articles, mutual fund research, and stocks and exchange-traded fund research. Every morning, I will look at the site for today's articles. They have a very nice search engine also where you can find the 5-star mutual funds easily and search using various parameters. My broker Qtrade also uses them for research on stocks. This research you'd have to pay for without having a Qtrade account, and I cannot get it through my free Morningstar account. I also track my entire portfolio in there. Next is bnnbloomberg.ca, or BNN, the Business News Network. This is Canadian business news with interviews about investing, the economy, and some personal finance. It is high quality with pertinent content for Canadian investors, including expert opinions on stocks that people call in about. It's mostly videos, but articles as well. The expert or two that they have on each day will give top 3 picks. If you sign up, you'll also get a news headlines email in the morning and the top picks and commentary in the afternoon. Each weekday evening, I go through all the day's videos and articles on the site and read anything that is important to me. Then we have the CNBC channel on YouTube. This is the US version of BNN. Because of the US real estate and US stocks that I have, at the end of the day, I'll scroll through the day's videos, each with a length of 2 to 5 minutes at the most, and listen to what is interesting regarding my assets. Then we have StockChase.com. This site contains information about stocks and ETFs, someone meticulously transcribed from the BNN site mentioned earlier. Anytime an expert on BNN mentioned an individual stock or an ETF, it will be here, which is great for research on new stocks I may want to buy, and it shows buy, sell, don't buy, hold, buy on weakness, etc. info, as well as comments from the experts. You can also enter your portfolio in the site, and when a new entry is made for one of your stocks or something on your watch list, you get a daily email. Now that I watch BNN and still get these emails, I've observed the transcriptions are quite accurate, so whoever runs StockChase isn't falsifying the info. On the weekend, by the way, you'll get an email of all the top picks for the previous week, including the commentary on the individual stocks. In CanadianCouchPotato.com, you will get information about the Couch Potato portfolio, which is a low-cost, low-maintenance portfolio. And this website has a great selection of these portfolios for any investor, as well as good reading for somebody who wants to set up their portfolio, perhaps to automate a monthly purchase and then leave the portfolio alone. Sort of like a other type of couch potato, the one that sits on the couch. MoneySense.ca has personal finance and investing articles, general advice, personal finance readings, couch potato portfolio, stock Canadian stocks, etc. It's a Canadian publisher that used to have a physical magazine I subscribed to and enjoyed very much, but they are now online only. They send you a weekly email with a selection of recent articles, but you can go and find what you'd like to read about on their website. It's highly recommended. It's mostly articles that aren't time sensitive. For example, it's not today's business news. Next, we have Yahoo Finance. It's accessible from ca.finance.yahoo.com, and you get Canadian business news similar to BNN, but mostly written. You can get info on specific stocks as well, and you can look at the chart of the stock, draw resistance and support lines, check indicators, for example, the MACD and the RSI, as per a previous video. So when I'm selling puts and calls, I'll come here and see if I can make a determination about what stock will do in the next couple of months and set the strike price according to the resistance levels that I've noted. They also have a historical data tab where you can look or download many years of data at a daily, weekly, or monthly granularity. Now, I wrote a macro that uses this data from the site that you've exported, so you can see historically if the stock is up or down consistently in a given month and how strong the up or down performance is for that particular month over the years. So I use this site data for my macro. Leave me a comment and I'll leave the macro for you on a Google Drive somewhere, including instructions on how to use it. Then we have the Canadian Business Magazine on canadianbusiness.com, and the site has Canadian business news articles. I'll occasionally come here if I've exhausted Morningstar, BNN, and MoneySense. Now, the TMX Options Play tool, which you can find at tmx.optionsplay.com, is for options trading, or research on options, actually. You can't trade anything through the site directly. As you have seen, I sell puts and calls, and I often use this free tool to review short-term relative strength, resistance, support lines for the stock I'm about to sell an option for. It's free to look up Canadian stocks, but you have to have a pay account for US stock research. It's an awesome tool with historical volatility, dates of quarterly financial reports by the company, etc. So it can tell you how likely it is that the option is going to expire worthless based on the history, what the likely option premium is, and what your annualized return is at that price. It's geared towards buying options such as credit and debit spreads, actually, so I'm probably only using less than half of its functionality. It gives you recommendations on what to do depending on if you're bullish or bearish on a particular stock, and then it lets you fiddle with the parameters like the strike price, expiry date, etc., and see what the expected results are. It is a very cool site and it's free. The group that created the tool sells training, so they also deliver free seminars, both live and then they put the recording on YouTube. The free seminars won't teach you everything about options, but will help you learn the basics. And lastly, we have the TMX Options Play Optimal Reports. Once you sign up for the TMX Options tool I just mentioned, you start getting the optimal reports every 3 days or so in an email. These show what companies puts and calls to sell to get the highest annualized returns, and quite a few of them are well over 100% annualized return. This is the power of options. However, to sell the covered call, you have to buy the usually bad stock. And if you sell the put, yes, you make a nice premium, but as the stock price goes down, you're once again stuck with a bad stock. However, I like to go through this list of these bad stocks once a week because occasionally there is one that I would like to have, and so I usually sell put on it and collect the hefty premium. I hope you will adopt some of these websites into your regular routine. What are your favorites? Please share with the class in the comments below. If you have any requests on what you would like me to cover in future videos, please put that into the comment section. Please like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and may you have a profitable day.